Hey folks, Revolutionary Brewer here, and we're back today with another homebrew kit review. Today we're going to be delving further into the Munton series with the Munton's Cream Ale. This is part of their Mount Mellick series, so we've got it bottled. It's been in the bottle for about 4 weeks, so let's crack it open, give it a go, and see what happens. A little bit of a kick to her, so let's give it a pour and we'll see what we get. Good old cream ale. Looks a little bit darker than a typical cream ale, but let's give it a pour and finish up pour and see what we get. I'll say one thing. This is another beer that the head is not all that great on it. A little bit. It's not bad, but it's not nothing to write home about. Show it up to the camera a little bit. It's nice and carbonated, but it's just, I find the last couple kits I made didn't hold a good head, but let's have a taste. This is a solid beer. Another solid beer by Muntons. Now this is one. Take a look at this. It looks like a typical cream ale, except maybe a little bit darker. This is a beer that really benefited with age. I tried this 2 weeks in the bottle, and I was a little bit disappointed. Left it in the bottle 2 more weeks. It made all the difference, no question. Another well-balanced beer. It's what I like about this beer. It's a little bit more bitter than your typical cream ale, which has no bitterness at all. It has a little bit of bitterness, but it also has a nice sweet finish. So it starts out with a nice, refreshing, little hint of bitterness, but it's still a nice, refreshing beer. And then it finishes with a nice little sweet aftertaste, little sweet taste in your palate. So definitely a solid beer, and like I say, this is one you want to age a little bit, because I find it just keeps getting better with age. So we made this one a little differently as well. I made this with the Munton's Cream Ale Mount Mellick kit, and I added 1 kilogram bag of the Munton's Brew Enhancer. To be honest, I find that the Brew Enhancer, I don't know how to explain it. I like using the fresh malt and sugar a little bit better, because I think what happens is the malt I get from my homebrew supply store, it's not canned or anything like that. They bring it in fresh, so it's like fresh, and they package it themselves, and it sells pretty good, so there's a good turnover. So you're getting really the freshest stuff. So I like the fresh malt and high malt glucose a little bit better than the Brew Enhancer. And I find for some reason I get a little bit better head when I use the fresh malt than the Brew Enhancer. The last 2 brews, I found the head was a little bit thinner than usual, and I don't know if it's the Brew Enhancer's fault, but it's hard to say. But anyways, if you're a fan of cream ales, you want to try this kit. You want to try this kit, and you want to let it age. Give it 4 weeks in the bottle, and then it's good to go. So this kit, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Another 3.5 out of 5. It's a solid cream ale kit. The one thing I will say that I found with the Brew Enhancer, when I used the Munton's Brew Enhancer on the last 2 brews, it seems like the beer's just, there's a little something off, a little something different, not something in the flavor, but something that's lacking in the flavor that I find. Maybe it's that fresh malt, the little bit of richness you get out of it, the little bit of malty taste. It's hard to say. But as far as the kit goes, the Munton's Cream Ale kit, I'd recommend it for sure. And Muntons, they make good quits. Now I'm going to say this: I find they're not quite as good as Mangrove Jacks, and not quite as good as Cooper's, but a solid product nonetheless. So, like I said, 3.5 out of 5. Stay tuned. I think we might have. Not sure what's coming up next. We do have a couple more kits going though in the bubbler there. So stay tuned. We're going to have some reviews coming up again soon. So once again, if you're a fan of cream ales, don't hesitate checking out this Munton's Cream Ale. Cheers and keep on brewing.